Toastmaster, Toastmasters, and special guests tonight. What is Unified Communications, or is UC? To use the definition from Wikipedia, it's a rather long one. Unified Communications combines real-time services with non-real-time services using one or more tools that have a consistent interface. Bit of a mouthful, so I try not to use that one. What I like is that it's tools that let you communicate with who you need, when and where you need to, using the best medium to convey that message. Much easier to understand, easier to get out. So what are real-time and non-real-time services? Real-time is anything that's interactive. You're on the phone, you're having a video, audio chat, anything that you're interacting with somebody. Email, text messaging, that's send it, forget it. That's not interactive, not real-time. So just, I'll talk about a couple of things about that as we go through. All these are combined in one or more tools. As mentioned, we use the Microsoft Office platform for a tool set. And mainly Outlook for email. Most people have an address book of people that they communicate with. We also use Link, and we have, just like Skype, you have contacts that you add, and use Outlook for your scheduling, your emails, your send it, forget it type of communications. Just like Skype that you might have on your home computer, we use Link. And I've got a little screenshot, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting on the board here, but you have your list of contacts, and you can see that they're color-coded. What that is, it's called presence. So if you use Skype or Facebook, you can see where some of your friends or contacts are online. They're green. They might be yellow if they're away. Here we have a few more options and categories, but it lets you find out, I want to talk to Bashar. I'll check his presence. Oh, he's available. I'll send him an instant message and see what he's doing for coffee break. I'll look up Lynn. Oh, she's in a meeting. I think I'll send her a note and see if she can call me when she's back. It lets you decide who to contact, when to contact them, and how to contact them. And because it's integrated with the rest of Office, I can get an email from somebody, it says who it's to, and it'll list all the people that it was sent to. I can see who's available. I want to ask them a question. So I'll just click on their name and send them a message and ask them something about their email. Right away, we're interacting back and forth. I don't have to write a long email and wait for a response. It's all interactive. So this is how we can manage who we talk to, find out what their status is when they're available, and find out what different ways we can communicate with them, but I'll get into that after. So just a very easier example. So what is presence? So you have options that you can set yourself. I'm going to set myself to busy because I'm working on something. Or I'm doing a presentation. I don't want to be disturbed. So I'm going to set a do not disturb and nobody can bother me. It'll also be set automatically. Because if I'm not at my computer, I've locked the screen, I've walked away, it's going to mark me as away automatically. So you know I'm not there. Or if I've got a meeting scheduled, then it's going to say I'm in a meeting. So you know I'm busy. So again, it lets me decide if I want to be interrupted or be available, and it automatically tells people as well, what's my status, am I reachable right now, or you want to wait till later, try a different way of getting hold of me. So it lets you communicate when and where you need to. As long as you have an internet network connection or cell access, you can use one or more of the tools to be reached or to reach somebody. So you're in the office, you're at home, you're traveling at the airport, you're in a hotel, you're walking around, you have your mobile with you. You're at a customer site, you want to do something, or you're at a Toastmaster meeting. And I mention that because, just do a little plug, we are trying to start a Toastmasters club at work. And we have a lot of people that are enabled and use these tools. And we have rooms with TVs and screens that also hook into the tools. So I'm hoping that we can start using some of these extra features and benefits so other Toastmasters can start practicing and using them in their presentations. And maybe even we have Toastmaster clubs communicating with each other and having a joint meeting, all online, with video and materials like this that everybody can share. So I just put that little plug in there and see. So you're not restricted to sitting at one computer, waiting for that one phone to ring on your desk. It's, if I'm at home, I sign into Link, somebody calls me, it rings at home. I have my headset, I can take calls, make calls, do whatever I want, wherever I want. So, what's the best medium? Just have a couple examples. I've mentioned a couple of them. So, if it's a quick, informal conversation, instant message maybe. It's going to be a long conversation, lots of details. Maybe a phone call. You don't want to be typing all that out. I want to convey information, whether it's diagrams or just anything like this even. So let's do an online meeting where I can present slides and you can see them on your screen if you're not in the same room as me. If you need that personal interaction, well, let's add video to this. You can see all the people you're talking to and how they react, roll their eyes or whatever they do when you ask them to do something. If it's a formal communication or there's decision making involved, I know for us, email is best because it has you make sure there's proper record, there's a trail of who's made what suggestions or decisions. Or if somebody just isn't available, well, send them a note, leave them a voicemail, you call them, leave a message, and it'll show up in their inbox and they can get it whenever they're ready. And the best part is you combine any of all of these to make it the best message, or the best conveyance of the message, and the best result you can get. Just last night I put together a little screenshot, and it's kind of hard to hear, or see I should say. You have content you can present, so there's my slides. I can have video of who's speaking. You can even have a gallery and have everybody's pictures going. You can have chat, so you can type comments or questions as you're going through your presentation. You can, if you want to say, add, we need Scott in this session. I'll call him up, and when he answers, he'll be part of the audio session, or I can send him an email, and he can join on his computer, and he can be part of this session that we're having. So there's lots of things we can do with it. It's changed the way a lot of people work. We've had most of this for the past probably 7 or 8 years in BC government, and just recently we're adding the phone piece as well. So now, instead of getting rid of the phone off our desk, or the traditional telephone or whatever we have, and the software is becoming the phone. And we're doing that across government. So Lynn and Bouchard know that because they've seen that, but there's a lot more to go. So that's part of what I'm involved in over the next couple of years, is doing that across government. So benefits, I think some of them are probably clear already, but just to highlight a couple. productivity and efficiency through easier and improved ways of communicating. So you can see right there, it's not just picking up the phone and hoping somebody answers and keeping on trying until they show up at their desk, or sending an email and just waiting. You can find out a different way of tracking them down, finding out when they're available, or just going on to the next person because you know they're not available. So the savings for time and cost and environmental from not traveling to meetings. Why take a cab downtown if I can just do this and talk to them right away? I don't have to leave half an hour early. I don't have to pay for the cab. There's no driving back and forth. I can work from home, much easier. Or you can be just mobile if your job dictates that. And for us, we have a lot of old phone equipment that this lets us get rid of. So we don't have to worry about paying for somebody to support something that may or may not be fixed. We can retire it and switch to this and save a bunch of money that way. So summarizing, you can communicate with people inside and outside your organization, from anywhere you're connected, on pretty much any device that we have these days available to us. And we have multiple mediums. So it's not just email and a phone anymore. It's messaging, it's voicemail that's integrated shows up in your mailbox. You have audio and video and the online content presentations. And you get to pick which one is best for you, depending on what you're trying to do, when you're trying to do it. And I was hoping that, I know I went through that pretty fast. We're just out of time. Any quick questions before we go?
Yes, I have one.
And Charles?
Okay, this tool, you call it unified communication. Do they have another name, or
unified communications is the sort of the term used for the set of tools, and the actual names is like Microsoft Office is the set of tools we use, and it includes things like Outlook and Link, which is now called Sketch for Business, but so those tools let us do all these things. And because it's all from Microsoft, they're all made to work together, it makes things a lot easier.